In the beginning, before the earth was filled with life, before the stars shone in the night sky, there was the heavens, a place of light, peace, and glory. This was where the most powerful beings called angels lived, each serving the Creator with love and devotion. Among them, one angel stood taller, brighter, and stronger than all the rest. His name was Michael, the Archangel. Michael was not just any angel, he was a warrior, the leader of all angels who fought to protect the heavens and the earth. His armor gleamed like the sun, and in his hand, he held a sword that blazed with the light of 1,000 stars. When Michael spoke, his voice was like thunder, filled with power and authority, yet always gentle to those who sought goodness. One day, a great trouble began to stir in the heavens. One of the most beautiful angels, named Lucifer, began to feel pride growing in his heart. He was jealous of the Creator's power and wanted it for himself. Lucifer whispered to other angels, trying to convince them that they should rule the heavens instead of serving the Creator. His words were like a poison, spreading darkness in the hearts of many. Michael saw this darkness and felt a deep sadness. He loved his fellow angels, but he knew that Lucifer's pride and jealousy would bring destruction. Michael went before the Creator, bowing low, and said, "I will fight for you, my Lord. I will protect the heavens from this evil." The Creator, in his infinite wisdom, nodded and blessed Michael, saying, "Go, Michael. You are my mightiest warrior. With my strength in you, no darkness shall prevail." And so, the battle in the heavens began. Michael, with his sword of light, led the faithful angels against Lucifer and his followers. The clash of swords and the roar of battle shook the heavens. Lightning flashed, and the sound of wings filled the skies as angels fought bravely on both sides. Michael's strength was unmatched. He flew through the battle like a comet, his sword cutting through the darkness that tried to consume the heavens. But Lucifer was cunning. He tried to trick Michael with lies, saying, "Why do you fight for the Creator? We could rule together, you and I." But Michael's heart was pure, and his loyalty was unshakable. He raised his sword high, and with a voice that echoed through all of creation, he shouted, "Who is like God? No one. The Creator alone is worthy of all power and glory." With a mighty swing of his sword, Michael struck down Lucifer. The fallen angel screamed in anger and pain as he and his followers were cast out of the heavens, falling into a place of darkness far from the light. This place would later be known as Hell, a realm of suffering and sorrow, where Lucifer, now called Satan, would rule over the fallen angels. The heavens were at peace once more, and the light of the Creator shone even brighter. Michael returned to the Creator, who smiled upon him and said, "You have done well, my faithful servant. You have protected the heavens and shown all that nothing is greater than my love." But Michael's story does not end there. Though the heavens were safe, the earth was still young, and the Creator had great plans for it. He filled the earth with live plants, animals, and finally, humans, who were made in His image. The Creator loved humans deeply and wanted them to live in peace and happiness. But Satan, filled with bitterness and hatred, could not bear to see the Creator's joy. He swore to bring misery to the earth and to lead humans away from the light. Satan and his fallen angels began to spread lies, tempting humans to do evil and turn away from the Creator. Whenever a human was in great danger or facing a terrible temptation, Michael would appear, his sword of light shining brightly, driving away the darkness. There are many stories of Michael's great deeds on earth. One such story tells of a young boy named David, who lived in a small village. David was kind-hearted and always tried to do what was right, but he was often afraid. He had heard stories of terrible creatures that lurked in the forests and of dark spirits that haunted the night. The Creator, seeing the danger, called upon Michael once more. "My faithful warrior," he said, "the battle is not yet over. Satan seeks to destroy all that is good. I need you to protect the humans, to guide them and keep them safe from the darkness." Michael bowed deeply and said, "I will serve you always, my Lord. I will guard your children and keep them from harm." And so, Michael became the protector of humanity. He and his angels watched over the earth, guiding humans with gentle whispers, helping them choose the path of goodness and light. One evening, as the sun was setting, David was walking home from the fields when he heard a strange noise behind him. He turned around and saw a dark figure, its eyes glowing with a sinister light. The figure whispered in a voice like hissing snakes, "Come with me, David. I will give you power and riches beyond your wildest dreams." David trembled with fear, but he remembered the stories his grandmother had told him about the Creator and the angels. He closed his eyes and prayed, "Please, Creator, send your angels to protect me." Suddenly, the air around David filled with light, and there stood Michael, his wings spread wide, his sword blazing like the sun. The dark figure screamed and tried to flee, but Michael raised his sword, and with a single strike, the darkness was gone. Michael looked at David and smiled. "Do not be afraid, young one," he said. "The Creator loves you and will always protect you. Whenever you are in danger, call upon him, and I will be there to guard you." David thanked Michael with all his heart, and from that day on, he was never afraid again.